And action. They say that gear doesn't matter. The best camera is the camera you have. But how much of that is the truth? Well, all the images you see here have been shot and edited on a smartphone, and not a top of the line Apple or probably a flagship Android, but on a budget smartphone. What is phone? From a budget smartphone from the early 2018. All these images have been shot and edited on Asus Max Pro M1. So if you want to know how to create images like these from the smartphone you are currently watching this video on, stay tuned. For the sake of convenience, I have divided this video into three sections: grammar, lighting, and editing. Photography, being a form of art, has its own set of rules and grammar. Now before you tell me, Sagnik, aren't the rules meant to be broken? Well, yes they are, but you have to know the rules in order to break them. And as for grammar, probably the most important thing is filling your frame. It's probably one of the most easiest steps to do, which can instantly improve your images. Know what your subject is and try to accentuate it as much as possible. For the app I've been using to click these images is Camera FP5. It's a really wonderful app. I'm using the Pro version. Well, hi, this is Sagnik from the future, the editor Sagnik. Well, Camera FP5 used to be a great app, but with their recent update, they have destroyed it. They have literally destroyed it. So in place of Camera FP5, now I would be recommending Manual Camera by Lens Incorporative. And if you don't want to spend a dime, then I would recommend Open Camera. That app has some really great features and doesn't cost a dime. Your second most important agenda when it comes to grammar should be the rule of thirds. Now, I'm not going to explain in details as there are many videos which explain them thoroughly. I will probably link one of them down in the description. I will just give you a basic overview on how to use that in your images. For example, if I divide this frame into three equal parts, both horizontally and vertically, the point where these imaginary lines intersect is the point where I want to keep my subjects, as that would accentuate my subject and make my frame more interesting. By using these two rules with your daily driver smartphone, you will notice how your images start to improve. Now coming to our second point, lighting. I can't stress it enough how important lighting is, whether that be for photography or filmmaking. You can get the most expensive camera in the world, but with bad lighting, you're going to destroy your images. Lighting alone is a really vast subject and cannot be dealt in with a single video. That's why I have segregated the lighting for this video as natural lighting and artificial lighting. These are the two topics which we will cover for the sake of convenience in this video. Natural lighting, the open source infrastructure for free lighting for all of us. Now when it comes to natural lighting, we have to take into account that the light we receive from sun isn't always ideal for photography. To get the best results, we can shoot during two times of the day, the golden hour and the blue hour. Now you can ask me what golden hour and blue hour is. Well, golden hour is the time period just after the sunrise and before the sunset, and blue hour is the time just before the sunrise and after the sunset. These are the time periods which are going to give you a really good soft light, and apart from that, dramatic skies. A pro tip: during clicking images, take into account your shutter speed. It's better to slightly underexpose your images than slightly overexposing it, because if you overexpose your images, you can lose details in your sky and it's not possible to bring them back, especially with your smartphone camera. Now let's come to artificial lighting. For artificial lighting, it's much more important to know how to take away light more than how to add more light. Now, what do I mean by taking away light? You have to control each and every light. When we are talking about artificial lighting, you have to get rid of the natural light in order to control the amount of light entering your scene, so that you have control over all of your image. As you can see, for this setup, I have again used gel paper. I guess I like gel paper a lot. Like a lot. This brings us to the last section of our video, that is editing. Now before you jump out and do a 360-degree barrel roll and freak out about the intimidation which involves editing, let me tell you, it's one of the most easiest thing to do. For the sake of this video, I would be using Snapseed as it's a freeware and moreover it's available across platforms. But for this video, I would be using the Android version because I don't have an iOS. And that's how you do it. I hope this video helps you out and you can create wonderful images with your friends, families, and obviously your doggies. Doggies are important, like really important. If you like this video, then do leave a thumbs up and don't forget to comment. Well, that's how I validate myself talking to a camera in a closed room. So you get it. If you use any technique from this video to create images, then do tag me in them in Instagram. You can find it here, Real.Sagnik. Also let me know in the comment section what you guys would like to see next. Until then, go follow my Instagram, make my followers go high, and bye. Keep creating.